Are you guys ready? You guys ready? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. So today's topic is all about, so you want to change your life, but are you willing to change your lifestyle? I'm pretty sure we all want to change our life. There is some aspect, especially if you're here, okay? There's some aspect of our life that we would like to change. Show of hands. Okay. Does anyone know how to change their life? Huh? That's why you're here, right? You're like, Kayla, that's why I'm here. Hello? We all want to change our life, and yet we don't even know what changing our life means. So perhaps, maybe, we all don't want to change our life. Perhaps we all want results. Yes? Think about it. What do you want to change your life in today? Is it money? Pretty sure we all want that. Yes, money. Okay. Is it career? Is it purpose? Yup. Okay. Is it love? Is it relationships? Is it your body? Put it in the chat box. Just a theme. Okay. You don't have to go into detail and say, I want plastic surgery. Okay. You could just say, my body. Okay. We don't have to get super detailed in here. What is it that you are wanting to change? Hold on one second. Let me make sure everyone's muted. Mute all. Okay, thank you guys. Always tell me what's going on. What do you want to change? Money. Just a better relationship with it. Okay. Until December, my goal is to run a half marathon, but eventually, financial freedom. Okay. We've got some things now. We have some results. Okay. So let's use money. Yay, money. All right. So I'm pretty sure everyone on the call will stand behind this one. Money, a better relationship with money. So let's go back to the question. Do you know how to change your life with money? Do you know how to change your money? Do you know how? You see, when we're looking to get results in our life, we're looking for the moments when all of a sudden everything feels good, right? Typically what we're trying to change is something that already sucks, right? It's like not a good feeling. We want to change our money because I don't like the way I feel about my money. I want to change my body because I don't like the way I feel in my body. I want to change my life because I don't like the way I feel in my life. But when we approach changing our life with this feeling, which means we're looking to feel good, we're not, Hunter. Anyone else have cats? Okay. They sleep all day except for when you need them to sleep, right? Am I right? Okay. If we're looking to feel relief, then the process of changing our life is going to suck, right? Changing something requires work. It requires effort. It requires a lot of mental thought. So if we have the belief that we are setting out to feel relief and feel better, chances are we are going to sign up for I don't know, a program. Let's use the running example. I'm going to sign up for a running program where I'm going to be so excited. Let's just use the marathon, right? Sign up for a marathon. It's so exciting. Yes. Oh my gosh. Not only am I going to invite my family to come watch me cross the finish line, but I'm already looking at how amazing my body, my future body is going to look. Like, oh my God, I wonder if I could like also get a six pack. I wonder if I could finally wear that dress that is hanging in my closet that I haven't been able to wear in forever. I wonder if I'm going to look so good. Love's going to find me, right? We start to attach all of these good results to this result that we just signed up for. Here's the thing, whenever we sign up for something new, it is so exciting. It's so exciting. I remember I was just in Target, okay? So I remember back to school. All right, anyone with me here? Anyone else like school supplies? I freaking lit up like Christmas morning whenever it was school supply time. I would get so excited. I forgot about school supplies because I went to Target to pick up cat litter the other day and didn't know why there were so many damn people there at night. And I went in there and then I turned right next to the cat litter was the school supply bonanza happening. And I was like, oh yeah, I remember this. I would get so excited. I would like draw pictures on my binder. I would organize, I don't know if they still have these anymore. I'm kind of dating myself, but the pencil boxes, right? Where you had like the pencil boxes and then you got to like draw on them. And it was like so cool. The more drawings you had, the more cool you were. At least that's how it was in my school. Stickers, right? The whole thing. I would get so excited. And then we went clothes shopping, right? Back to school clothes shopping so you can pick some new outfits. So here I got really excited because I would literally put my new outfits on, strut my stuff on the runway of mom's living room and like show them my little outfits and I'd lay them out and I would get so excited for school until the first day of school when you got nervous and you started to worry about what people were going to think and you started to like worry if your teacher was going to like you and your mom just, you know, takes your picture and then says, bye, right? Enjoy. And you have to like walk in with your school supplies that don't help you in that moment, right? School supplies don't give you a hug and social pressure. Okay, that's not what school supplies do. They help you do your work. We get so excited though. It feels so good. In the marathon, I'm going to the shoe store. I'm trying on my new shoes and I'm telling the shoe guy, oh, I'm running a marathon. Yeah, I'm training. And he'll ask me like, oh, have you ever run a marathon before? No. How hard could it be? Yeah. So I need shoes for that. I need the shoes that are going to help me run this marathon. And, you know, I can look at the shoes and there's like the sale shoes and there's the expensive shoes, right? Well, duh, I'm going to get the expensive shoes, right? Because those are going to make me run better, right? That's going to be what helps me cross that finish line. We get all the supplies, yes? Then workout one. All right, if you're like me, anytime I start something new, I'm like, yes, right? I tell everybody, Facebook, heading to my workout. Hey guys, going to my workout, right? I got my little AirPods in, got my workout playlist. I spent 2 hours creating the night before, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get on the treadmill, start. It's like, oh yeah, I'm a runner. Hey runner, hey runner, hey. And you start going. You know what happens? It hurts. You get tired. I don't like running, right? I like having ran, okay? I like the past tense, like the rest of my day after I've already had a run. Running in the moment's terrible. But when there's people in the gym, what do? You keep running. I can't stop now. I'm gonna look like an idiot, right? If I did all my stretching, right? Oh, Yes, here we go. Get on. Ran for 2 full minutes and then popped off. I'm like, hey, have a good day. I looked like a crazy person. But running is hard. And if no one else was in that gym, if it was just me, I'd be like, maybe I need to go get a different pair of shoes. Maybe this workout playlist is really difficult. Maybe it's the treadmill. Right? Sometimes there's, just a wonky treadmill. Mine looks older than the other one. I'm going to wait for that girl to finish, and then I'm going to go on the newer treadmill. Right? We always want to look at tangible evidence for something. Why do you think that is? Going back to our first question. Does anyone know how to change their life? No? If you have never run a marathon before, you don't know how to run a marathon. You don't know. You can go on YouTube, you can watch videos, you can do a simulated run. I don't know. I watch people clean their homes on the internet, right? So I'm sure there's something where you can watch people run, Yeah, that part's kind of nice because you kind of oh, this is easy. Sitting on my couch, eating my breakfast with my cup of coffee and my cat, watching this person run. I can run. We don't actually know how to do something until when? We try. We have to try something. We have to try it out. We have to try it on. Week 1, there's a lot of excitement from the word anticipation. Yes? We have a lot of anticipation. Week 1 is what I call false hope. Okay? Because anything's possible in week 1. Okay? You don't have the experience of being bad at something yet, right? You don't have the experience of going to the gym and realizing that, oh my God, running hurts, right? We have the experience of telling everybody our plans and then being so excited. What do people tell you when you say you're about to do something really big? Oh my God, that's amazing, right? Wow, I wish I could do that. That is so, wow, you are such a dedicated person. You are signing up for something that I just can never do. It feels good. Okay, can we just say that for a second? Can we just put the bullshit aside this morning, okay? When people tell you good things about yourself, it feels good, okay? Especially when they compare it to themselves and say you're better, okay? That feels really good, okay? We can all agree on that, okay? We might not go in life and search for that because we all have good hearts, okay? We're all good people here, okay? But it doesn't take away from the fact that it feels good to have people compliment you for your hard work, for your results, for your choices. Yeah, it feels good. But that person doesn't sit in front of the treadmill and watch you run, do they? I mean, I would actually, this is a really great business idea because if I had to pay somebody to sit in front of me on the treadmill and watch me run, damn it, I'd run. I'd run my little heart out. I wouldn't be able to walk the next day because I'd be pretending I was such a great runner through that pain. Yeah, oh, do this all the time. Yeah, okay, right? I want to look good, right? I like to look good. Who doesn't? Okay, if you don't, I need to come to your class, okay? Because I'm a human and I do appreciate looking good. Week 1 is full of anticipation. It is full of promise and false hope. Until when? I don't know, a couple workouts in, probably, as Mom and I call it, week 3. Week 3, you've already told everyone you know about this new thing. There's no one left to tell. So there's no one else telling you how amazing you are, right? There's no one else telling you that you're doing a great job. There's no one else telling you that your choices are amazing, that you're such a great person. What is left? You and the treadmill. That's what's left. Only runners can hear about daily running. Isn't that the truth? No one else cares. I mean, they cared so much when I told them about the race, but then like workout 12, they didn't even like my photo, right? No, what? Do you know how hard that run was? Do you know how expensive those shoes were, right? You can hate like my photo, okay, please? Thank you. No one cares. What do you think happens when we start to recognize that no one cares? Do you think it makes us care more? Probably not. In fact, it probably makes you care a little less. Because if you are running and your only motivation is to look good in front of other people, and people stop caring about what you're doing, that's not enough to get you on that treadmill. You see, we all want the results of change, but very few of us actually know how to get there. Even fewer of us are willing to. You see, changing your life is going to require effort. Just imagine for a moment. Imagine how much effort goes into running a race. Okay, some of us on here don't have to imagine it because we're actually preparing for it. Okay, so just, be in your real life, all right? Preparing for a run. Now, Mom's on here, thank goodness, because she actually has this experience. I've only ever signed up for races I haven't run. Okay, that's me. Hi, my name's Kayla. I have signed up for races that I didn't actually get to run. Yay, okay? You guys are in good company, all right? I have other things that I accomplish, okay? This isn't the runners meeting. I'm not the leader of runners, okay? Mom's on here. She's run multiple marathons, okay? Multiple half marathons, multiple races, okay? I did train. Yes, that's the thing. I did train, and I could actually have run that full thing, but, food poisoning. We'll call it that. Okay. It's a lot of work. How many months? It's like 3 months to prepare for a half marathon. Yes? 3? It was like a whole 4. Okay, 4. Elizabeth's on here too. Yes, okay. 4 months. Mom asked me a few years ago, she's like, hey, do you want to run this race with me? It's in Vancouver. And I'm like, Vancouver? Oh my God, I've always wanted to go to Vancouver. Yes, I will run a race with you. Okay, let's just start here, right? What I heard was, let's go to Vancouver, road trip, right? That's what I heard. What I didn't hear was 4 months of intense training, lots of sweating, effort, work, and running. I didn't hear that part, right? I get so excited. Oh yeah, so my next question, how hard is it to run a race? I mean, how many miles is it? Okay, I didn't even know. Okay, I didn't even know how many. 13. 13? Dear Jesus, what? 13 miles? In a row? or just like in a week. It's like, I could run that half marathon maybe. Like that would be effort in a row. Holy. Now I'm not as excited for Vancouver, but Vancouver is like really calling my name, you know? I've always wanted to go there. All right, fine. Let me see what's involved. You wanna know what mom sent me? Week 1. She didn't send me the whole thing, okay? She didn't send me the whole training program, right? She sent me week 1. And it was like all these things, right? And I'm looking at this going like, here's my race, right? This is like all I have to do. There's so many steps, okay. And then she said, this is week 1. Wow, okay. How hard can it be, right? How hard? Do you know what we did before the training began? We bought tickets. We bought plane tickets. We bought race tickets. Who wants to run a race? Who wants to come with us? Anyone? I mean, it was like Super Soul Sunday. You get a car, you get a car, everyone, let's go to Vancouver, right? Dang. What do you think would have happened if we called everyone up and said, who wants to go run for 4 months, and each day we're gonna run a little bit farther? Do you think anyone would do it? Like if I got that call, I'd be like, oh, do you know who you're calling? Sorry, is this the wrong number? Interesting, yeah. Yes, Elizabeth, here we go. Mom is such a mother, okay? She knows how to get her children to say yes to things that they don't want to, because she knows how to explain it in a way where you're not actually saying what it is, right? Like, oh, we're not gonna clean your closet. We're gonna prepare your wardrobe for new clothes, right? It was always like something else, right, that we were doing. So we watch the training video, right? The sales video on the Vancouver Marathon website. And it's like all these runners, right? And they're like slow motion. And what moment do you think the first few moments were? The end of the race, right? Crossing that line and just the victory and like, oh, and I'm so sweaty and I have a 6-pack, okay? That's like what this video was. And you're like, I could do this, right? I saw, yes, that could be me. I could be sweaty and sexy, okay? That is the expectation. The reality is week 1 of running. I'm a really ugly runner, okay? Have you guys seen Phoebe on Friends, okay? Like, imagine her, but then also blotchy red tomato face, okay? That's me as a runner, all right? It doesn't matter what outfit I wear, what shoes I wear, I'm an ugly runner, okay? I also get really hot. It's like, all of a sudden I'm very aware why I'm not running, because like, ew, sweat, right? Like, how are you supposed to, like, okay, so not only am I looking at the training schedule, I'm also looking at like, well, okay, I have to run in the morning because I can't like run and then not wash my hair and then do all these things I gotta do in my day, right? And I do all this stuff. I did train for that marathon, all right? I may not have crossed the finish line and I definitely wasn't a sexy 6-pack finisher, okay? But I trained, all right? I did it. There was this one run. Do you see how I said one? This one run I actually enjoyed. And the only reason I enjoyed it is because I woke up that day, I didn't know how I was going to do it. I was like, wow, I don't think I've ever woken up more tired before. Oh, this is the day we're going to run 11 miles? Okay. Because I've never run 11 miles before this day, right? I have like my camel pack, right? Because you have to have these things. I got my shoes. I got my salt pills. I don't know. Mom was just throwing this stuff at me, and I'm like, okay, right? I'm prepared. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. Every step of that run, I hated it. Hated it. Holy. And I'm out there. Is anyone else tired? or is anyone else ready to quit? That's kind of what I was saying, right? Like that was the translation. Because if we all want to quit, I won't say anything, right? We can all just silently put our heads down, and I will never speak of this moment again, right? But what I heard back was, I feel great. Yeah, I feel really good today. What? Oh, this is such an easy run. This is not an easy run. Quit diminishing my pain. Right? This is a really, really hard run. Until I finish the 11 miles. There was a moment on that run where I stopped thinking about how much further I had to run. You have to like listen to this lady that tells you the mile markers, and she'll tell you like 87 more of these, right? And you're like, dear, what? I turned off that voice and I decided to follow me. I'm always a leader. I decided to follow. I'm like, you know what? Clearly, I'm not the leader here. Okay. Let me go to the back of the line and I'm going to follow. And I kept going. All of a sudden, I started to hear the music. Those lyrics are awesome. They're talking about pain. They're talking about pushing through. All right? If you look at my running list, it's a lot of Eminem. Okay? You gotta pull that shit out of you, right? That's what he says. So I'm like, okay. Then all of a sudden, we finish the run. And Mom goes, how does it feel to run 11 miles? And I'm like still walking, because when you run that far, you can't just stop. Okay. So I'm like, sitting there like this, like, I don't know. Did I really did it? I ran 11 miles. What do you think I did next? Selfie. I have to tell social media that I just ran 11 miles, because these people think it's easy. The people I ran with, I need to go brag. Okay. Come on, we all do this. All right, we do something amazing. Who's the first to know? Not always our loved ones. Okay. I post. People are like, wow, 11 miles. You're awesome. Wow. That felt really good for a little bit until the next run. Right? It's effort. I didn't sign up for another race after that. In fact, Mom actually asked, and I literally cut her off and said, I will not run a race. I will go and attend and be your cheerleader. I would love to travel with you and I will support you. But supporting you is not me running on that race. No thanks. Tried it. I didn't like it. Didn't like it. Let's use an example of something else that's hard. Okay. How about 3 months of website mode? Okay, that's really hard. All right. Anyone here in business for themselves? All right, or attempting to? Yes. You feel me on this one, okay? Websites, they're hard, okay? Back in, what year was this? Either 2013 or 2014. Don't remember which one. Mom probably knows. She keeps track of all these timings. Mom sent me this email and said, here's a little video on how to put up a website, right? Because Mom wasn't going to do it. Like, I could figure it out, tech savvy, right? Then I figured out you can't put a website up from a video. So we signed up for like this whole course. And when I was like in there watching these videos and I'm trying to do this thing and it's like so confusing because I don't know what any of these damn words mean. I'm brand new to all these things. There was a day where I had a mental breakdown in my New York City apartment. I literally just was bawling my eyes out because I'm looking at all of these people that have these amazing websites comparison, right? And I'm looking at my little thing that's trying to become a website. And it's so sad. And I feel so worthless, right? How come all these people can do this website and I can't? That's where I started, okay? So it's 2019, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, 5 years later, okay? I don't know if you guys have seen the website, all right? If you have, you probably did, because that's probably how you got here, okay? That website, I actually designed, okay? So cool. I use this software where I just like kind of draw on it and pick what things do and the transitions and everything you see, like a little hover or like the picture coming in and out ever so slightly, right? That's all like an action I told the website to do. So cool, right? 5 years is a really long time, okay? I did not go from my beautiful first effort, okay, to the website we have today in a week. Okay, definitely not even 4 months. Okay, 5 years. Okay, if anyone can remember this website, if you've been with us this long, like I'll buy you a cup of coffee today. Okay, who remembers the Black Swan logo? Anyone? Tamara does. I have my Tamara coffee today. All right, there's a Black Swan logo, okay? Yes, and it's not green. That was our accent color. Lime green, okay? Lime green. Granny Smith apple lime green. Yes, apple, okay? Some of you know me. All right, like you've seen me for a while, at least you know enough about me, okay? Would you ever think lime green would be my favorite color? At all. Like, even remotely. Like, do you think I would paint my nails lime green in a gel manicure for 2 weeks? All right, that's less of a commitment than a website, okay? A website's like who you are, okay? And like, it's your resume, okay? I hated that website. Do you know why it was lime green and a swan logo? Well, partly mom's fault. Yeah, I will say that. But also because I paid somebody to do that. It wasn't even me, you guys. I paid somebody, and he like sent me all these questions, like a little questionnaire, and I had to send them back, and he was like, here's some ideas, and I kind of picked multiple choice, right? Oh my gosh. Because I had a business partner too. So I would ask her, like, what do you like? And so I was in New York City and mom was in California. So I would be meeting with this designer. And mom would tell me, like, oh, I don't know, like our story, like that's our thing, like we're black swans, you know, like we overcame so much, and we're like the beautiful black sheep of the family, right? Like whatever like story it was. And I'm in the moment with her feeling it, like, yeah, we are, and that's beautiful. I love black. So that's the one thing I wanted to keep, right? The one black thing. But then I would have to sit with our designer and say, you know, everything that we want. And he would be like, oh, interesting. Okay, so black swan. So what do you do again? Coaching. Great, okay. Do you coach swans? Like, so he was asking me, right? Like, all right, so how does this connect to the brand, right? Like, who are you? Is basically what he was saying. And why are you picking this? And I'm like, oh, well, you know, I'm kind of like, you know, overcoming things in my family. I don't know. I'm not mom. I don't have the crazy shenanigans story that makes people believe in the thing without even knowing what she's saying, right? I don't have that. I just have like random pieces of the story that don't fit. And he's like, okay, all right, so that's that's cool. It's your website, right? That's what I kept saying. It's you, it's your website. It's what you want. It's what you want. Kept saying that. It's what you want. Who are you? You see, I didn't know what to put on there. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know who I was because I had never really been on a website before. Didn't have any experience there. Needless to say, 27 and a half websites later, okay, 5 years have passed. I wanted that website to represent me. And I took classes, so many classes. I've taken design school classes. I've learned many a program in the website. I've bought many templates that I hate. I've worked on any of the systems out there, you name it, okay? I've tried them all. How do you think I got here? It's not that it was easy. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of effort. The last 3 months have been a lot of no sleep, no fun, and like wanting to pull my hair out. But there's this little key piece, right? This little tiny important piece. Even though it's hard, I like it. Yes, I actually like that shit. Okay, I do. I am not overwhelmed because of the website tasks. I'm overwhelmed because I have a full-time job and I have to now wake up 4 and 5 hours earlier to work on this and keep my full-time job, right? And all the other things and plan a wedding. Okay, that's why I'm overwhelmed. I don't sit at the keyboard and go, anyone ready to quit? Every time I approach that keyboard. In fact, Mom was here with me and she was going through a little bit of insomnia at the time. So she was awake at the god-awful hours I was up, sometimes even at 4 a.m. And I would come in with my bathrobe, right? I had a little furry robe, right? I turned on my little lights, bing, right? And these little like twinkle lights would come on. I'd light my candles, right? And like, I try not to like wake her up, too much, or didn't want to like disturb her because she's not on work yet, right? We have to both learn our own boundaries, right? She hasn't started work just because I have, right? I come in with my coffee and I'm like, morning. Sit down at the desk. I like get my pens ready and my Post-its, and I'm like, smiling. And I put my little playlist on, right? I'm setting the scene just like my workout shoes. Except this time, when I start my run, which is now called coding, right? I actually like it. I'm creative with it. I'm trying things. I'm like, ooh, I wonder if I can do that. Oh my God, I just learned this. Now I gotta go fix the other page because that's way cooler than what I had on that page. And now, see, I am living with hope and inspiration. You see, I'm actually enjoying the work. Changing your life is going to require effort. And while we may not like effort, I guarantee you, effort is not as bad when you like what it is you're putting effort in. Now, here's a secret. I don't like coding, okay? I like what code can do. All right, so let's not get it twisted. I'm not one of those like I can go pull up a programming. I shouldn't go get a job as a software engineer. Okay, like that, no, all right? Here's what I really like. I have had the experience of a lime green Black Swan website that I paid for. And now I am not paying for it. And it looks like the website. I always wanted. Me. I'm doing it. You see, I'm feeling confidence. It doesn't just mean that you are confident in life because you are a confident person. All right, we are confident people in different areas of life that we have experience in, right? I'm a very confident person in a lot of areas of my life, right? I always was as a kid. I'm always comfortable in front of the camera. Anytime our like family video went on, I'm like, hi family. Mom would even hook up our camcorder to the TV. This is back in the 90s when you could do that. And you wouldn't even be like actually recording. You could see yourself on TV and the camera would be here and the TV would be here. And I'd be like, hi, right? Oh yeah, so I'm gonna sing my song now, right? I'd just be like watching myself on TV, right? That was really cool. I wasn't confident with making friends. Okay. Put me in a room of people and I was like the awkward, shy person in the corner at school. It didn't make sense because I was like the star, right? It would make like, it didn't make sense why I was one way here. And then I go at school and I'm like, hi, you know, what was that? You know, like I was just awkward. Like I eventually had friends, right? But I had like the small core group of friends that accepted me. Okay, that was like my school experience. Just because I'm not confident in school does not mean I'm not a confident person. But just because I'm a confident person, quote unquote, does not mean I'm gonna hit moments in my life where, you know, I'm just always gonna be confident. I want you to understand that confidence is not a feeling. Okay? If I wanted to, I could have become a great friend maker in school. I could have been the best one. All right? I could have just like, okay, I'm gonna do it better today. I'm gonna do it better today. Kind of like anytime I approached music. I had a band. I had lots of bands, okay? I had lots of things where I was performing, okay? That's where I would put my effort in. I wanted to be the best ballerina, so I'd be at home stretching even when it wasn't practice. I want to be the best tap dancer. I want to be the best performer. I want to be the best singer. I want to be the best flute player, piano player. I even play the bells, okay? I was always creating, okay? That's where I put my effort in, even when I didn't have to. Confidence is only felt through experience. That's the only way. Experience. Let me tell you something. I get nervous every time that camera goes on. All right, we have a core little group of people here, right? I feel safe with you guys. All right, hi, hello. Yes, my name's Kayla and I get nervous. Okay? Whenever we have our retreats, right, when our clients fly in to see us, I get nervous. Because that's a lot of effort for somebody to like, you know, buy a plane ticket, right? They're coming to the Vancouver Marathon, right? You can't, you've got to be that. Got to be your best. I get nervous. When I step on stage, right? Mom and I had a speaking gig where Google hired us, okay? Holy was I nervous, okay? Like the whole way, I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. They paid us, okay? That was the crazy thing. Google paid us. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? What do you think I did in that moment? Do you think I like meditated and like, oh, confidence feeling, come find me? yes, I'm confident. I didn't like repeat 1,000 times in the car, I'm confident, I'm confident, I'm confident, I'm confident, I am confident, I am confident. Yeah. And then show up in confidence. No. I took a step in faith and courage towards something I want that scares me. Okay? That's what I did. And you know, those first few minutes, I sucked. Okay? I made a joke, no one laughed. And instantly I'm like, oh God, I'm not funny. My whole routine is ruined, right? Oh, right? Through experience, you learn it takes a little bit, even for the audience. The audience is also nervous. Okay, you learn that as you get experience. I didn't know that then, right? I'm like, oh my God, I'm terrible, right? I'm looking at mom, your turn, tag, you're it. Like, never mind, right? You just lead this one, okay? Then do you know what else happened? Morgan Stanley hired us. What? They hired us. I was like, that's so cool. Because I have a finance background. They're like, oh, great. So you know what they said? Oh, here's our speakers and Kayla and her financial background. I wasn't talking about it at that point then. Like now it's on the website. You can see it a little bit. But I wasn't talking about that yet. And I was like, don't tell them that. Because I don't know if I remember all the words correctly, right? Don't set me up to fail harder, right? Guess what I did? Told a joke and no one laughed. It was like you could hear a pin drop. Like you could hear my tear inside of me, like falling and growing. That's how quiet it was. And I'm like, well, and you know what I did in that room that was different? Hey guys, lighten up. No, you don't have to be here. There is alcohol in the next room and you will not offend me if you go walk over and get one and come back to your chair. I just made it comfortable. You see, I appeared confident. Do you think anyone got up out of their chair? No, they didn't. Do you think they actually started to listen more? Oh, they did. I was dying inside. Right? Now I'm like, no one's getting a drink. Overanalyzing everything. You only start becoming the version of yourself that you're trying to be when you open up and let go. All right? There is a difference between putting effort towards something and trying. We have to try things on, yes. But do you think if Google paid me to stand on stage and I tried my best, do you think they'd pay me again? I don't know. It depends on what your best is. Do you think Google will pay me to put effort, take steps in courage, let go and be open and let whatever the reason is they hired me happen? Yes. Yes, if they liked the actual result. You see, when I was building that first website with a designer, do you think I was myself? I thought I was, okay? I really thought I was. I believed in that black swan, okay? Oh, I was trying to be what I thought I needed to be. I was trying because I didn't feel confident. And so I was looking at confident people and trying to mimic what I thought was the reason for them being confident. In fact, I will admit this, okay? I pulled up websites of people that I really liked their website, because that's what you do in a design meeting. And I said, I want this. He's like, so you want that website? Yeah, but I want it to be us. Oh, Kayla, Oh, 5 years ago, Kayla. I was trying to be that website. I was trying to be that person. I was trying to be what I thought I needed to be because I wanted something so bad. You see, when you want the result in desperation, you will try beyond what you should. It isn't about trying. Creating a life that you love requires knowing who you are. Taking it a step further, accepting who you are. And you don't have to stay there. You get to reinvent who you are, okay? So cool. We don't have to stay stuck, okay? But you have to know where you are today. And you have to know where you want to go. Because that's how you get where you need to take steps. I was looking at this really beautiful businesswoman with this really beautiful website. And I was looking at everything she was doing. Then I would go to like her website. I mean her Instagram. Oh, well, she does like lime green. Who'd have thought? Maybe that's why I had a lime green little sash wrapping my little website up. Maybe it was because someone told me, hey, you can't have neutral colors. You have to have colors that pop or no one's gonna see you. Oh, you wanna do a website? Well, you know what? You actually need to have this really intense logo that explains who you are in 3 seconds. We don't know how to answer those questions. You have a lime green swan dancing on a lime green lake with a weird ass font, okay? But guess what? Guess what happened on that website? Guess what I wasn't trying in? My videos, my blogs, my coaching. I was only trying in a thing that I didn't understand, right? And it was scared me. That I just didn't want any part of. The other parts, it was like, yeah, you're a little wobbly. Okay, it's been 5 years. Okay, I did not hop on a call like I did with you today. And that wasn't 5 years ago. Okay, I would probably cringe if I watched some of my videos from 5 years ago. That's okay. That's what happens. We grow, right? That's how we change our life. We grow. But what do you think would have happened if I looked at that website? Because I knew it sucked in the moment. I didn't even like have a pretend moment where I was like, ooh, I like it, right? I knew it sucked. What do you think would have happened if I didn't put effort anyways? What if I didn't get practice in coaching? What if I didn't practice on the video? Wouldn't be here. Would not be here. We have to take steps in courage towards something that we want that scares us. Okay? Shoot to today. Love the website. Now I do. I'm probably going to want to change it 5 years from now. Right? That's okay. That's always going to be changing. But my confidence in myself is that I overcame something I didn't think I could. This website has been haunting me. Okay, it's like the lime green ghost that just follows me, right? And it's in a swan shape. That's my nightmare, you guys. Now you know my deepest, darkest secret. Yes. It's like haunting me. And every time I do a website, I'd always say, well, at least it wasn't as bad as that one. Trying to like convince myself that this new one was okay, right? But I didn't realize that the reason I didn't like the website was because I didn't like how I was being represented. I wish I had known that sooner because I would have saved myself a lot of money buying templates. I would have saved myself a lot of money, trying to be perfect on this damn thing. You know what's funny? On this now website, I didn't start out with the design. What? That's what I always did, because the design is the problem, or because that's the thing I'm most afraid of. I started out with, who am I? What do I want to say? And I picked the design later. I know that probably makes sense to some of you, but our life problems always are easier to see in someone else's eyes. Okay, which is why a lot of times we need experts, because it's usually right there. It's so clear right here, but we can't see it. Okay, love is blind. What do we love? Results. When do we want them? Now. Our results blind us. Our desire for the results. They blind us. Because we become so desperate for that result, we will stop at no black swan to get it. Okay? We will get it. Do you know when I started to feel confident? It wasn't actually in the design. It was when I finally knew how to talk about myself. It was when I finally knew how to say what it is that I do. I was open to who I actually was. I stopped trying to be what I thought I needed to be. And my approach to this next phase was, if you don't like me, I still do. You see, I designed this for me. Every other time, I'll be real with you guys, okay? And for those of you in business, you get me here, okay? Every other time I designed a website, it was for what? For new people and money, okay? That's what it is, right? I want people to see me and notice me, and I want sales, okay? And if you're in business for yourself, you're not thinking that, congrats to you, okay? You probably have everything figured out and you're not trying to fix your money situation, so yay. For the rest of us, me, okay, I was trying to fix that with the website, okay? That's the problem. This is what I need to fix. Once this is perfect, then I will have the career that I want to have. Then I will get paid the way that I want to get paid. Then I will when I have. How many times do we say that? When I have, then I will. If every problem was solved with money, we wouldn't have problems in the world. There is plenty of money to go around. When I lose weight, then I will date. Yes, right? There's always something blocking us, right? There's always something. The illusion is the thing is the block, okay? I didn't walk into the room with my morning mug, pull out my sword, and fight the black swan. Okay, that's not what happened. The black swan was not my problem. That wasn't the thing that was attacking me. Okay, it wasn't the design. It was me. Because when I wrote what I did on the website, I kept going like this. Hey, can you read this? Is it too much? Too much? I don't know. I don't know. I should probably just take it down. Never mind. I was afraid to be me. I'm gonna get vulnerable with you guys for a little bit, okay? You guys get to hear my fear this morning. How cool. It's not just a black swan, okay? I had this belief, okay? We're gonna call it a belief. I had this belief that no one is gonna take me serious because I don't have a college degree. So I can't put up my credentials People don't think I'm dumb if I talk about my modeling. They're going to pigeonhole me into an idea of me that I don't want them to, right? That's not who I am. I don't want to put that there. I don't want to share this. I don't want to do this. So what left do I have to share if I can't talk about where I've been and what I've done? Right? If you were to write a resume, which is what a website is, okay? You're going to write a resume and apply for a job, and you had nothing on there. It was just like, too scared to talk about. You probably wouldn't like it. But yeah, I worked all those years and I have experience, so you should hire me. Who the hell's gonna hire me? No, that's not how getting a job works. I had to face my beliefs. You wanna know what's really cool? Not only do I have a website, I have a LinkedIn profile, you guys. Okay, that's a public resume. I, for the first time in my life, put up my credentials. Because for the first time in my life, I started to recognize that's what they were. You see, I've been apologizing for myself and trying to be something else. And then once I'm that thing, then it won't even matter. No one won't even care about this stuff. I don't even have to talk about it. Right? It'd be great. It'd be perfect. That's the perfect way for my dreams. But guess what's really cool about the website? If you go over to my page, Kayla, and you read about, I have my modeling pictures up. Just a few, okay? I didn't want to take away from Traci and Kayla. I put them up. Because that's what I did. I didn't put it up because it doesn't make sense. I put it up because I recognized what I learned then and why I'm the way I am today. You wanna know why I'm confident in front of a crowd in social media and don't care what people say? Modeling in New York City. Everyone talks about you in front of you like you don't even exist, and you can't care. You get crucified. They rip your body apart, and you sit there like this. Sexy face. Yes. Ooh, yeah, I don't even care. No soul in here. No feelings. I'm good. Keep talking, right? I am a hanger. But that's not all. I met really famous people. Talked about this the other day. I actually took down a sex ring. How cool is that? My first month in New York City. Oh yeah, I did like a lot of cool things. There's a lot of accomplishments that happened in that time. I learned how to be confident when no one likes you. Guess what you have to be when you have your own business online? You have to be confident when no one likes you, because not everyone does, okay? Most people don't. And that's okay, because I still got success. Why do you think everyone was trying to put bleach in my shampoo? So I was booking all the gigs. That's why. Not because I'm a terrible person, because I'm getting what I want. Wall Street. Wall Street was fun. That's a whole nother story, but I'm gonna just fast forward to the part of my interview in my second financial firm at Merrill Lynch. I applied for a job where only Ivy League graduates got hired. That's insanity, right? Like, that's what crazy people do. And no, I wasn't delusional. I didn't expect to get that job. I didn't think I was gonna get it. And I was terrified going into that interview. But here's why I went. I got a meet and greet at an event with someone very influential at Merrill Lynch. And he said, there's a job opening. Are you looking to move? And I said, yes. Yes, I am. And he said, here's the job. I'll get you an interview. Okay, I didn't look at it and make that choice myself. I looked at this as, if I don't go to this interview, this person's not going to take me serious, and maybe there's another opportunity, right? I was going to do my best. Went into that interview. What do you think the question was? Interesting. Well, you are aware that on this team, we hire Ivy League graduates. Oh, yeah, I know. And so what were you doing in the gap from this time to this time? Because guess what I didn't put on my resume? Modeling, okay? Who wants to put that on their Merrill Lynch resume? Okay, that's embarrassing, even if you were really great at it, okay? Let's just say I was, walking the runway of, Victoria's Secret and put that on there. People are still going to think I'm dumb, okay? They're not going to hire me, right? So that's my belief, right? So I had a little blank spot in the resume. And I said, oh, well, that part. Yeah, I was modeling here. I started to talk about it. Interesting. So what are you good at? Let's just put this to the side, right? Let's put the resume down because I was trying to read off my thing, right? Just put that down. Talk to me. Who are you? So you know what? Because I didn't really think I was going to get the job anyways, right? You know what? I'm really great with people and I work really hard. I sometimes feel frustrated because, I feel like no one does take me serious. But you know how much harder I had to work to get these scores on all these FINRA certifications that I got? I didn't sleep for months. I was a model and took the 7th hardest test in the country and passed with a high score, okay? That's what I told him. And I told him what I was good at. Really good at reading people. Really good at making people feel comfortable. I'm really great at numbers when you give me the chance to learn. I'm really great at investments. I'm really great at taking risks. I'm really great at talking people through fear. Side note, isn't that what I'm doing right now? Okay? It isn't the job that's your purpose, okay? Your job is never your purpose. It's who you are, okay? Coming back. That interview went on for a while. And you know what he said to me? I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm going to hire you. And then he gave me a pep talk and he said, you're going to work here. People aren't going to like you. They're going to look down on you. You will be the only person ever hired on this team to not even have a degree. They're going to crucify you. You're going to have to prove yourself to them. And you know what I want you to do? Do not be like them. The second you try to be like them, I will fire you. Because when you try to be like them, they're better than you. Feeling really great in my soul right now. Thank you for that, okay? I was excited about getting a job, but now I'm scared, okay? But then he said this, but you're going to be great if you be yourself. Be you. Don't be like them. Again, this question, who am I? Do you know how hard it was to show up in a very fancy schmancy team of 50 Ivy Leaguers, okay? And have them all ask you in lots of small conversations, where'd you go to school? Yeah, I was so freaking tired of that question. I got so good at it. I just it became so robotic and I was just and just get through it, right? I felt like I just wanted to make a public announcement, everybody. And then it happened. The public announcement went out. Email format. I don't know if you guys ever worked in a job like this, but they send this little introduction email about you and your background. And there it was, staring at me. My deep, dark secret that I told in my interview on a mass email to everybody on the team. and other teams that we work with and other firms, right? There was like 500 people on this email. And it was like, welcome, Kayla, to our firm. Like, oh, her background is in, modeling or whatever. They had like some other things. And like, oh, yay, school, NA. As if that wasn't bad enough, I got hired along another Ivy Leaguer at the same time. So they were side by side. And it was like, oh, this person was, it was like paragraphs, right? And then it was just like, pink, BT dubs. We also have this like person who's probably gonna get fired soon. That's what it felt like, right? I'm like, oh my God, right? Showing up to that job was terrifying. I had massive anxiety every day. And you know what's really cool? I was there a couple years. At the end of that career, no one wanted me to leave. I became the best. Other firms were trying to get me because I was making more money for that firm, because I was able to help people talk about fear. Coming back to changing our life. We all want it, but we don't know how to get it. Whenever we're trying something new, or we're risking something, or we're taking a chance on ourselves, what do you think we need? What do you think we want? I should say that. What do you think we want? Let's say, for example, I am looking to lose weight, right? So I go to the doctor and I say, I'm ready to lose weight and I would like a pill, please. Can you give me the magic pill to lose weight? Thanks. That doctor is going to take me to another doctor that gives me pills. But those pills don't make my body turn into a thin, sexy runner. Okay, they're different kinds of pills. That doctor is also going to tell me these words. If you want to lose your weight, change your lifestyle. Change your lifestyle. They're going to say all the things that we already know. Drink more water, eat more veggies, eat grains, no processed foods, exercise at least 30 minutes a day. Right? We know all these things. And yet we're still trying to find the magic pill. Why? Well, in the beginning of this class, if I'm putting effort into a race, but what I really want is to be putting effort into creating a website and becoming myself, that effort is not going to feel good. Because it's going to be a waste of time, right? Going back to the doctor. Well, can you just guarantee that, right? If I'm going to do this plan, can you guarantee my results? Can you promise me that I'm going to lose this weight if I do this? Because this is a lot of work, right? We want promises. We want guarantees. We want contracts in writing. What do you think the doctor will tell me if I ask him for a guarantee that I will lose weight if I follow the lifestyle plan of healthy choices? The doctor's going to say, that's all based on if you do the steps. We are our own guarantee. In Wall Street, you get fired for this. If you say the word guarantee, you get fired in 4 seconds or less. Try it. Dare you. I saw it happen once. It's legit in one of the rules, right? You cannot guarantee anything in investments. You just can't. Why? Because it's a risk. It's all a risk. Even the money markets, okay? It's all a risk. You don't know what's going to happen, right? You can't promise things. And yet, what do you think clients need? They need something. If you can't give them promises, they're investing like $20 million in you that day. They need something. So if you can't say the words promise or guarantee, how do you get that money? Experience. Right? They like to see your experience. Evidence is another word. Evidence that what you are saying you will do, well, you can't promise it. You will be putting effort, and you are great at the follow through. What else do you think needs this? Beliefs. Beliefs. Our minds think that the black swans are the problem. Our minds think that the resume is the problem. But what is the real fear? Who are you? What do you want? And are you willing to get it? This truly is the first step to creating changes in your life. Has everyone been listening to the podcast? The morning show with Traci and Kayla. Yes. Okay. The podcast. We are 3 episodes in today. Yay. Okay. Episode 1. You can have it all, just not all at once. Right? That was a really great one because we're what? Identifying what it is we want today. Right? Number 2. Happy people plan actions, not results. Isn't that what we're talking about? We're all planning results. We're all booking trips to Vancouver. Oh my God. Yay. Okay. Number 3. Oh, I just blanked on the title. Hold on. What's the title of number 3, guys? I just lost it. Well, I'm going to pull it up. Unless mom types it first. Hold on. Go into the traciandkayla.com blog. And then I'm going to hit podcast. Okay. How to create routines. Yes. Okay. That support the success of your goals. The main point of this whole damn talk. Okay. You don't have to be perfect, you guys. Okay. You just have to be prepared. All right. Why do you think we're talking about routines that support the success of your goals? Why do you think that is? You see, now on my LinkedIn profile, it says lifestyle designer. Okay. That does not mean that I go into your home and design your color scheme of your couch pillows. Okay. That's not the design that I'm talking about. Okay. What does lifestyle mean here? Those of you that have the strategy workbooks, you have this definition, right? Lifestyle here means how you spend your time in your life, your routines, habits, right? All those things, like how you spend your time. Going to the example of the race. What was I doing a lot of? How was I spending my time? What was my focus? Running, right? Running. Going to modeling. What was I doing a lot of? Going on castings, but we'll call it modeling. Modeling, okay. All right. When I was in Wall Street, a lot of work, financial tests, had to get certified to run my own damn bank, right? When I was doing website mode, what was I doing a lot of? Website. You will never find the perfect routine because there is a perfect routine to land modeling gigs. There is a perfect routine to, well, sort of, right? Pass your certifications on all this Series 7, 65, 64, all those things you have to get to own a bank. There's a certain perfect routine in website mode. But how long is life? And if you're looking to change your life, you're asking for change. Yeah? Yeah? You want things to change. So perhaps it's not that. We need to try to be something we're not. This is one of my favorite quotes. Be careful who you pretend to be. You just might forget who you are. Before you attempt to create your routines, all right? If you've got the strategy workbook, before you do that strategy overview worksheet, okay? It isn't that you aren't a smart person and don't understand what steps versus routines versus habits are, okay? That's on page whatever. I give you all those definitions in that workbook, okay? You can just flip to that page and know it. It isn't that. So you're ready to change your life, but are you ready to change your lifestyle? Let me rephrase the question. So you want something. So you want a result. Are you willing to put the effort in your lifestyle every day until you get it? Have you ever asked or wanted the same thing for a very long time? Okay. I have, okay? I'll just admit that, all right? Like kind of all the things that I talked about at the beginning. We all want more money. We all want love. We all want a freaking fantastic body, right? We all want to be productive in our careers. We all want to be important. We all want to go on vacation for like half the year, even though we're so important in our career, right? We all want to have big things, right? Yeah, we all want to know our purpose. If only there was a life plan for that, right? Okay, there is. It's called knowing who you are, knowing what you want, and knowing how to get it. Guess we can find those words? On the website. Who cares what color it is? And you know what? If there was a black swan by it, now I might even do that. I might just put a black swan somewhere on the website and hide it. And, you know, I will buy coffee for the first person that finds it, you know? Maybe that'll be a fun game. It doesn't matter what color is on there. It matters that I like it because that's me and I got to feel confident sending people to it. But that's really all that part really matters. What matters is if I'm looking to speak my voice and my truth and help people transform their lives, they probably need a website where they know that that's what I do and I give them advice on how to do it. That is all that matters. Hidden swan instead of a hidden Mickey. Exactly. It'd be fun little game. Where's the swan? Oh, actually, let's do that. That'd be funny. Oh my goodness. Okay. So if I am spending my time running a marathon, what am I not doing? Spending my time doing something that brings me the result I actually want. In the email Mom and I sent out this morning, we said, it takes 30 days of consistency to change a habit. Okay? When a habit is attached to a belief, it takes 90 days of consistency. Okay? That means doing something for 90 days in a row and affirming it in your mind. Guess what's really hard to do in your mind when you don't know who you are? Tell yourself why you're doing this effort. It's really hard to do that, right? Back to the beginning of the talk, I said, we all feel good week 1 when people are telling us how amazing we are, right? Yeah, I'm such a runner, yeah. Week 3, it's you. It's you in the treadmill. You, yourself, and you, right? Me, myself, and I. The why. If you don't like what you're putting your time in, you either are not prioritizing yourself, you don't know what you want, or you're trying something and you're realizing that it's not what you like. So I want to ask you a question. It's not that you are not working on habits. It's not that you don't have a lifestyle. You have one, okay? You are spending your time doing something. Today it's hanging out with me. So thank you for being here. But just take a look at the last 3 months of your life, right? The last 90 days, okay? What have you been asking for? And have you been doing something every day to change it? You see, I know how to change your life. I've done it, okay? Another cool reason why I can say model, Wall Street, business owner, speaker, no more, like all this stuff, all these transformations is because I've done it a lot of times. And it's scary as hell each time. I want you to know what it really takes, right? Guess what I do right now, spending my time? Mom sits on the couch. Nick sits on the couch. Lacey sits on the couch. Hunter and Salem, right? They kind of are poking around. I get dressed up. I have a podium. And I deliver 1.5-hour speeches to my 2-person and a dog audience so that I keep practicing. And you know what I do? I talk to them as if they're you, as if they're Google. I ask them questions. I have them raise their hands. They're very, right? And it's somewhat entertaining, I think, right, Mom? I mean, she actually watches those replays, right? It's hilarious. I spend my time going after what it is that I want. One of the things I'm really excited to do one day is, start booking more speaking gigs, not just, ones here and there. I want to do that. I couldn't do that in website mode. I need the website to showcase the speaking, right? So I feel good about that because that is still a step towards my big goal. It's not disjointed, right? I don't feel bad putting that time in because it actually does help me. Lacey she was pretty funny. I'll have to show a clip of that. She actually gets so excited. It's like, what? Me? Yes. And then she starts falling asleep and she's trying to yeah, it's really cute. All right. I am putting effort towards things that are going to bring me what I want. So I'm not mad about that effort. Here's my theory. Maybe it's not that you don't like putting effort in things. Maybe it's that you don't like putting effort in things that don't actually bring you the result you want. Okay? It doesn't feel good to do work with no reward. No one trains for a marathon and doesn't run the race unless they eat fish tacos and get food poisoning the night before. Okay? Typically, you don't just go, I'm going to train for a race that doesn't exist. Right? You don't do that. You want to have reward. There's a reward. How many of you know who you are today? Because guess what? We're always changing. I know who I am today. I really like myself. I'm trying to really like the parts of me that I don't like. That's okay. I embrace them. Okay, don't pretend they're not there. You can't like the whole version of you, okay? You embrace and accept the whole version of you, all right? What do you think is gonna happen after I get married? In 23 days. Oh my God, okay, yes. Whew. Oh my God. Now I'm changing my name. Not here though, you guys will still know me. It's like Kayla Hines, don't worry. But legally, I'm changing my name. Now I'm gonna be a wife. I'm gonna have to figure out my identity in that. Then what do you think is gonna happen? I'm probably gonna get knocked up. All right, if I'm a future teller, because I want to, and so does Nick, right? I want kids. What do you think is gonna happen when I have those kids? Who am I? Why do I only wear jammies? Who am I? I'm gonna have to find myself in that. Guess what else is gonna happen? I am gonna book all those speaking gigs. Who am I now? Now that I'm traveling away from my family. Who am I now that I'm doing this and doing that and doing that? We're always going to be what? Changing. So get used to feeling uncomfortable and putting effort in things. Okay, because you're gonna be doing it. However, the difference is I'm putting effort in things that bring me what I want. Right? I've been putting daily effort in my relationship with Nick. We do not coast. Anyone that knows us, we're not a coasting couple. We have talks when there's nothing wrong. Okay? Why are my black clothes covered in spit up? That's going to be a terrible color. It's a good thing I've been embracing neutrals. Right? It's a good thing I've been embracing like the beige nude tones. I'm probably just going to be rocking more of that, right? With black pants still. You know, I can't wear the nude pants. I tried those on at Banana Republic the other day, and it looked like I was like wearing the naked leggings, like when you see those like Walmart pictures on Facebook, and it's like, whoa, right? It's like the don't do. I can't wear the nude leggings. I am the color of the nude pants. Okay, so that looks like I'm just hanging out there, right? Ugh. So that was a really bad look, by the way. I didn't even come out to show Nick. But I place daily effort with Nick. He places daily effort with me. Right now, I have like a million love notes. Like we have talks when nothing's going wrong. We are putting daily effort in each other. We are always working for our relationship, even though it's freaking amazing. It's like the one thing in life that I'm like not even remotely worried about, right? Like it's just like good. It's secure. It's stable, right? Even when mom was here for 3 months, right? You know, she was living here for 3 months while we were in website mode. Yeah, so she got to see firsthand, right? Guess what I'm preparing for? Not a wedding, a marriage. When I see effort, I'm looking at how Nick is going to be with our kids, how I'm going to be as a mom, right? How we're going to work together. Those are the things I'm looking for. I'm not looking for, do you look great in a suit? Although he does. He does look great in a suit. That's not what I look for, because that's not the goal I want. That's not the result I want. I don't want a mannequin on my wedding day. Mannequins also look great in suits, right? I want someone to cry when they see me. I don't even care who's there, what's going on, right? As long as he's crying, wedding was great, right? Yes. And as long as we, you know, had a great time and all our loved ones got the yeah, right? But like what really matters to me is like, did he cry? Right? Yeah. I don't care about the dress. It's did he cry seeing me in the dress that I chose? Right? See? But that moment comes from love and dedication and trust and overcoming things together and stepping into a new phase together. It doesn't come from hoping that I am picking the right person this time. Okay? That's not where that comes from. When I am looking at having children, guess what I'm doing today? Working on cooking. Okay? So now after website mode too. I'm working on cooking. I'm working on nutrition. I'm working on how do I prepare my body to have a body inside of it, right? I'm working on that now. It's not my daily effort because I'm not actively trying to have a kid in like a month, okay? But like in, near future, yeah, I gotta be prepared for that. I can't be like, oh shit. So I'm, in my 30s and I still gotta figure out what I'm doing and I don't know where to start, but I want my baby tomorrow, right? You gotta be planning so you're prepared. I'm speaking in front of my 3.5 person audience because soon that will be a different audience, right? We can't wait for the result to be here for us to be willing to put action in it. We will never have guarantees. The only guarantee for you to live a life that you love is that you are actually being honest with yourself in who you are and what you want today. And then you have to be willing to do what it takes every day to take steps towards it. I had a client this one time. Bless her. Okay. I talk about past clients. Okay. Never talk about clients that are on the call. Okay. So don't worry. Never say names. Okay. Just like maybe this hypothetical client. Okay. I will never forget getting on the call with her. She said, I need you to help me with my business. Great. I'm in the business of doing that. Right? Perfect. We're a great match. Okay. So what are you looking to achieve in your business? Oh, yeah. Well, first I should tell you, I really need money to come in a month or my husband's going to divorce me. Okay. Do you think, just question, okay, do you think she needs business advice? Do you think if Tony Robbins himself sat in front of that call with her for 45 minutes, she would know what to do in order to transform her life completely and get the money so that her husband does not divorce her? No. It's a good thing I'm confident because I'm not in that moment looking for her to validate me. I'm in that moment going, yeah, I can't help you. Never mind. We took a left turn before we even took, accelerated little, right? We just stalled, okay? We stalled at the stoplight. I use that example because your motivation cannot be something that you're going to lose. You can't be achieving something in a certain deadline or else. You just can't. For those of you that have the workbooks, I have you place your starting point, your ending point. You want to look at the end result, goal 1, goal 2, goal 3. So you have benchmarks. If you are starting out with a timeline and you fill it out and you go and you realize you can't do it, what do I tell you to do? Readjust the timing. You may not be able to control the timing every time, but if you are willing, it changes. You see, that client didn't come on the call and say, I love what I do. I'm so excited to grow it. She actually didn't talk about the business at all. All she said was, I'm terrified. I'm about to get divorced. And this is the best distraction I have. Help. You see, life transformation doesn't save you from something. You have to look at what it is you really want. If I asked her, what do you really want? Do you really think it's a business? Or do you think it's healing her relationship and her marriage? Or getting out, or leaving, or finding relief in what's causing pain every day? Because going into website mode for 3 months is not going to help your marriage, okay? It's just not. You need safety, yes, mom, stability. I told you experience is what helps the clients in Wall Street invest. What do you think the experience is for your beliefs? Your consistency, right? Your consistency. We had a fun class the other day. Some of you may have been on it. We came up with an equation for life, okay? Yes. It was actually a cheer. Yes, it was a cheer, okay? I used to be a cheerleader. Yay, okay? I was a competitive cheerleader, okay? It was intense. And yes, we got first place every time, even in Disneyland, okay? Anyways, not competitive at all, yes. The cheer. Now, I may not be great at cheering now, okay? But back in the day I was. But usually you clap to a beat, okay? Yes, yes. 1, 2, look, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how you stay on beat. You have to count in your head, okay? So we will clap, right? 3 times is our cheer. All right, you guys are gonna learn it with me today. Your words are this, okay? C, C, C. That's it. You guys can remember this, okay? C, C, C. Yes. C, C, C. Again. C, C, C. Yes. Right? Okay. Sweating. Getting my workout in today. Okay. What does this stand for? C, C, C. Anyone? Catherine? Just kidding. Okay. Commitment. Okay. Commitment. Consistency. And confidence. Okay. This is the equation that will bring you to experience happiness and fulfillment in your life. Number 1, commitment. You have to keep your commitments to yourself. You have daily steps. You have to keep those commitments, which brings us to number 2, consistency. Yes, be consistent. You have to. You will not get the results without it. Confidence. Why do you think I spent so much time talking about how confidence isn't a feeling today? Because it's really important in the equation. Confidence is not a feeling. Don't fake it. Be scared. Another great word for confidence, which kind of helps the definition just a little bit. Courage. Now, when I hear the words take steps in courage, that makes more sense to me, right? Because when I hear take steps in confidence, if I'm not confident, I won't take those steps. But if I'm taking steps in courage, oh yeah, I can take steps towards what I want in fear. Yeah, that takes courage. People often refer to me as a confident person. And a lot of the time I'm like, do you know how afraid I am? Like, maybe I don't properly convey that, right? Because you can't hop on stage and be like, check, check. Wow, I'm nervous. There's a lot of people here. You can, people might laugh, but it's like, that doesn't set you up for, unless you're a comedian, right? It doesn't set you up for the next joke. right? You gotta be courageous. Taking steps and courage. If you have to keep your commitments and make a commitment to yourself, keep consistent every day and take steps and courage, it better be towards something you actually want. Because that's a lot of your time. I have this belief that it's not necessarily that people don't like work, right? Some of us don't, okay? But if you knew and had a guarantee and a promise that even more work than what you were doing would bring you the result, you best believe you'd be doing all that work. You would. If I knew that I would have a website completed if I ran 3 miles every day for 90 days, that's way easier than coding a website. I would do it, okay? I would sign up for that in a heartbeat. Yes, okay? And it'd be hard. But if I sign up for running 3 miles a day and it's not going to bring me anywhere closer to my business, I'm really going to hate running 3 miles a day. Because it's what? Taking priority in my life. You see, a lot of the times when we feel emotion, we don't always know why. Fair guess, okay? Half the time when I'm sad, I'm like, I'm just sad. I'm just upset, okay? Don't want to talk about it because I don't know what it is, right? We don't say that. We're just upset. And we talk about things that aren't the problem. We talk about the black swan and the lime green bow, right? That isn't the problem. Chances are, how you're spending your day is in someone else if you aren't happy. Chances are, how you're spending your day is in something else if you aren't happy. Because here's the thing about happiness, right? That equation I gave you, C. Okay, you're never gonna forget it. If I am keeping my commitments to my children, okay, and if I am consistent with my children every day, if I'm taking steps and courage for my children, who's happy? See, the equation still works. Your children. Children are great. They have all their needs met. And you might have some happiness as a mom, okay? You might be like, oh, I did that. Yeah, okay. But are you making time for you? Let's take that same mom. And yes, she is keeping her commitments with her kids and consistency and confidence because she's a great mom, okay? But also, there's a commitment to herself and consistency in herself and courage and confidence in herself. How much happier is that mom? You see, we all have beliefs. Once my kids are grown up, then I'll have time, right? The older you get, the harder it is to get a six-pack. Okay, so waiting 18 years to start that six-pack journey is not the optimal plan. Okay, that's not what I would suggest for you. Okay, if you want that, do it now. But you have to know who you are and what you want. And in this situation, also your life phase. Why do you think I killed myself in website mode the last 3 months? Because I never want to resent my business. I don't want my business to take away from what I want. And now that I'm talking about kids in a really serious light, I gotta get my shit together. So I don't have to do that while I'm cleaning up spit up from my black pants. Okay? I got other things I'm dealing with then. I'm busy, okay? I don't want to check out of 3 months of my children's lives. I just don't. I have confidence in Nick. I can check out from him for 3 months and we're good. Even when we're planning a wedding. I feel good. I feel safe. He's also willing to have me check out because he believes, yeah, we're doing this for each other. You see, no one's upset. And yet there's massive effort being placed. Because the effort is all going towards something we want. So, what if it isn't that? You need something first. What if you just simply need to be the first priority? Because when you feel great, everyone else around you does. It's true. They do. When you are looking at life transformation, you have to approach daily actions. Okay? I made a career out of this. This is my career title, helping people map out the time of their day. Lifestyle designer. I design your day based on what you want. Some people would think that's easy. But is it? Okay, those of you that have already tried to read the workbook, you see how I say try? How is the worksheet going? Okay, like the feedback I've already gotten, I've never actually gotten somebody write me and they say, oh my God, this is so amazing. I did it like so fast. And I'm like, oh, yes, rocking it and nailing it. Okay. I either get people that are too afraid to tell me or Kayla with like, all these A's, exclamation marks, why? Right? Or I get help, period. Right? Just help. Oh God. Right? That worksheet's hard, huh? Because it's not the worksheet. It's not the swan. Right? It's not your ability to slay the swan. It's that it shows you very clearly what you are not able to put priority in. Shows you very clearly there's a lot of steps before that result. It's gonna be a longer time than I thought. It's upsetting. I had somebody tell me they filled out the form and threw it in the trash. And then printed another one and threw that one in the trash. And then said, you know what? How would you fill this form out? I filled it out for her. And she was like, oh my God, thank you. Because my plan actually got me further. Like it was like taking way longer. And while this is longer than I thought, it's a little bit less. So that's cool. In order to change your life, you have to be consistent in your commitments, in your courage, taking steps towards something you want that scares you. Okay, I've said it multiple times. I've said it in multiple ways on this call. That's the the answer. Okay, this wasn't clickbait. I actually answered the question of the topic of this call. Okay, there's your tangible answer. Now, it's not enough just to know the answer, right? It's not enough. You have to do the work, right? You have to apply it to your life. That's why on the podcast we say, we don't want you to just come here and feel good about the idea of changing your life, right? We want you to be following along, taking it serious, so you can change your life with us, right? It's not enough to feel good about it. The hope piece is, when it feels bad, it does for all of us. It's hard, right? It's really hard. But the hope is, when effort is being placed in something that you want, it doesn't suck as much. you actually build confidence. You build experience in yourself. You overcome things you didn't think you could. You start to, for the first time, change inside alongside the outside. Everything changes. Okay. So now we have the steps, okay? And if you don't have the strategy workbook, okay, get it. And if you can't, okay, go download the freebie. All right, Mom and I spent a lot of time on this freebie. We gave a lot, okay? Go listen to episode 3 of the podcast. We give you how to create the routine that will support a goal for success, okay? So there's those steps. Fill it out. Try it. Be consistent. You need accountability. If the membership is your accountability, stay here, okay? Invest. If you need accountability with Mom, great. We all have different needs, which is why we don't have one thing, okay? It's not that so you can buy all the things, okay? Some of you will buy all the things, and that's great. I can't wait to see you in everything, okay? But you need to get very clear on who you are, who I am, okay? In episode 1, I'm a black cat, okay? I do not trust, okay? So that means I require lots of reminders, okay? I am not great at just filling out the form. I need accountability, okay? Yeah, me. I need massive accountability, okay? Guess what I was doing during website mode? I was emailing Mom all of my commitments that I said I would do during that chunk of time, the 90 days. I emailed her what I did, and if I didn't do it, why I didn't do it. And while I was there, yeah, she was next to me. It was kind of funny. Just like, hey, I'm sent you an email if you could look at it. But I created a plan for myself through this process because I wanted to come out the other end a better version of myself. Guess what I didn't do? I didn't burn out. I didn't burn out through this process. I grew in confidence. Guess what I also did? Guys, I actually managed to have a little bit of definition on my stomach. Okay, I was not working out at the gym, but I was eating lots of protein because that was one of my steps, because when I get into massive mode, I don't remember to eat. So I was like killing the game. Like I wasn't even trying, okay, to like get a 6-pack. I was just like, okay, protein, I'm sweating because I'm so stressed, right? And I had to get movement so I didn't work, like I didn't burn out, right? I was doing all these steps that didn't make sense to me, but I followed the plan, I trusted, and I had reminders, and I did that. And you know what? Every other time I've attempted website mode for even a few weeks, I crashed and burn after for a few months. This time, it wasn't just enough to get through website mode. I needed to get through website mode and be ready to attack social media. Guess what you need to have in when you're doing social media? You need to feel good, okay? It's really hard to, do social media under the covers, Netflix binging, because you're very, burnt out and not inspired by life. You can still do social media. It just won't be the social media I want to do, right? I'm like, go after your dreams because I am sick of mine. Like, that's not motivation, right? So, no matter what it is, you can get there, right? Sometimes you need experts to help you along the way. Be open, right? That's the willingness. It isn't enough to simply want something. Are you willing to do the work required to get it? But we don't want you to just do work, okay? Many of us are tired in life because we're doing lots of work. But we're doing lots of work. We're not doing the work. We're not actually figuring out who we are on our website. We're training for half marathons. Half marathons aren't bad if that's the goal. I'm just using this as an example from our call, okay? So, who are you? What do you want? We will show you how to get it. Okay? How are we feeling? Feeling good? Yay! yeah, then mom helps you get unstuck. When you're not able to keep your consistency, because it sounds easy to do, but typically all the things that I want to do are attached to a belief. And so I never get the 30-day, oh, I just do it for 30 days. I have to do it for 90 days minimum. Ugh. I'm actually working on some goals right now where I do actions for an entire year in a row. And if I skip a day, I have to start over. An entire year, you guys. Okay. Hopefully you don't have to get to that level. Okay. Dream big. They're free. But then you got to make them work. You know, it's like, holy hell. I don't want that dream anymore. Never mind. I want a smaller dream. Right? And that's okay. Sometimes we're not in a point to be able to do what it takes, and that's okay. Beautiful. Thank you. I'm going through the speaking thing right now for work, and you inspired me. I already told Binks and Zoe they'll be my audience. Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's like you gotta love what you do. And well, one of the things I did, I was processing what I really like about speaking. And the funny thing is, I always say I'm standing. I love standing up on stage. Stage is like a loose word because right now, right, like this is a stage and you are here. It's just not a stage, right? So if I like to stand up, I have to be doing it. Otherwise, I have to start changing the words I'm saying, right? And I keep saying it, so I keep having to like, here's my sit-stand desk, stand up, here we go, okay. And it's pushing me towards my future goals. Beautiful. All right, you guys. Oh, quick tip, Ashley, since you said that, record yourself. That's also what I do. I listen to myself and I watch myself. Just record yourself. It's good. Okay. We're going to take a break now. Go eat. Go take a walk. Go ponder all the inspiration floating around in your head right now. Okay. Like just let it marinate. Okay. If you haven't, go print out the freebie form or just have it open on your phone and get your journal, whatever. If you have your strategy overview form, just kind of take a look at that and kind of ask yourself those questions, right? Who am I? What do I want? Do I need help on how to get there? Or do I know how to get there, right? Like start to map these things out. Then at 12 p.m., it's 11:11 now. So at 12 p.m. Pacific time, okay, we're going to come back here, except we're going to be on mom's stage. And this next call is going to be great because mom is going to be talking through not only how to implement this, but talking through a lot of what keeps us stuck from doing it, right? We're going to be working through a lot of those things. If you have questions, that's why I said spend some time on your form, bring them, ask them, be vulnerable, use her, okay? My best secret weapon is her, okay? She's my accountability coach. So I'm giving you my best tip, okay? My best person. Let's go to the call, let's regroup, right? And let's learn, even if you don't have a question, someone else is, and it's like, don't be afraid to ask it because someone else is thinking it, okay? We're thinking it. And I'll be there. I can't wait to hang out with you guys. Let's break and see you guys on her call in about a little bit more than 45 minutes. Sound good? Yay. All right, you guys. I love you. I'll see you later. Bye.